I wanted to share the story that actually has me left kind of devastated because of the circumstance. And I'm a pro Second Amendment person, but this is one of those things that makes you advocate for stricter gun control. But even then, I don't believe that that would have helped in this scenario, because if somebody had been approved, this still would have went sideways. In this story, a Houston father ended up gunning down a young man because he thought he was his daughter's abusive boyfriend. Certain people in society, people tend to advocate for violence or retribution or revenge or avenging certain circumstances. So if you're a father and you find out that your daughter was abused, people say, oh yes, I understand his actions, I understand his actions. But this is why we can't just willy-nilly distribute justice on our own. And it's one of the reasons why vigilantism is illegal. I mean, sorry, comic book fans. Not to make light of the situation, but this man ended up taking someone's life by mistake, on purpose, but it was mistaken identity.
Also new tonight, a man is out on bond on a murder charge in the shooting death of a 25-year-old man on Christmas Day.
And tonight we are learning this was a case of mistaken identity. We showed the video last week as police were trying to find the gunman who opened fire at a gas station right there off the Beltway near Bel Air Boulevard.
Maria Aguilera joins us now with how the victim's family is reacting to this tragedy. Maria.
Yeah, Len and Mia, as you can imagine, the family is devastated. Now, newly filed court documents give insight into what happened moments after the shooting and how police say the suspect claims he mistakenly thought his daughter was being kidnapped.
So again, this one is just like a disgusting case, because this 25-year-old kid was just getting gas, you know what I mean, passing through the gas station, and ends up being thought to be somebody else. And even, it's like, the more and more that society is going on, you can't even mind your business anymore. I just finished recording a clip for somebody who just moved from Baltimore to LA, and they're getting pressed by a gang member. And now this kid is moving from Georgia to Houston, and this happens to him.
Just after 1 a.m. on Christmas, surveillance video shows a man firing a weapon at a gas station near Bel Air in the Beltway. Moments earlier, the video shows a black GMC parked at a pump, an SUV driving past, and a woman getting out chasing after the SUV. The SUV pulls away, then a man steps out of the GMC and opens fire. Houston police say the driver of the SUV was shot and crashed into a pole. He died at the hospital. He was identified as 25-year-old Desmond Butler. Newly filed court documents show the shooter is now charged with murder. In those same documents, police say a passenger in Butler's vehicle told officers the shooter drove up after the crash, opened the door, looked inside, said he was looking for his kidnapped daughter, then apologized and said he would call 911. Court records say that call never came.
I guess he's just out until his trial, but he turned himself in, so that's good, I guess. I just think it's kind of wild, because he doesn't seem like the most stable person, obviously, in the circumstances he's in. His daughter said that she just got abused, and so, you know, it's like this all happened because this dude had the same color car as the boyfriend. First off, the mom running up to the car to try to open the door or do whatever she's gonna do or look inside the car, it's very unhinged behavior. But I mean, I understand they're going through a tough circumstance, but somebody's life was lost that was unrelated to their situation, as it appears.
Instead, police say on Monday, almost 3 weeks after the shooting, Jonathan Mata, his wife, and their attorney went to HPD headquarters, where Mata confessed to firing the shots. According to court records, Mata told investigators he thought his daughter was inside Butler's vehicle after his daughter reportedly said she was assaulted by her boyfriend. Mata told investigators he fired 2 shots to try to stop the vehicle. He drove up to it and said he did not realize he shot Butler.
The fact that he went up to the car and said he was going to call 911 and then never called 911 and said, I'm sorry. And it's just insane. I don't know how this is going to be resolved. There's no actual solution because you can't bring back somebody's life. But him just firing to stop a car, you're firing your gun to stop a car. In no circumstances would I ever think that firing a weapon at a car is going to make them stop, especially when they've already been in motion. You said you fired your gun to stop the car. That's unhinged behavior. And then plus the fact that bullets don't just stop unless, you know, something stops them. You know, if it hits the car, it'll stop the car. But the fact that could have passed through and hit somebody else too. Reckless endangerment, fucking et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This just pisses me off for the family, because it's like, bro, who the fuck are you that you think that you can just serve out justice in your own way, and incorrectly at that?
Left the scene and did not call 911, saying he was scared. For Butler's family, the grief remained.
We're devastated. We just want answers on why him. My brother was a light of joy.
I spoke with Butler's older sister, who tells me they're from Georgia. He moved to Houston in 2023 to work at Amazon, and he became a manager.
We're keeping each other tight and close and keeping his memories alive.
She says Desmond had no plans that Christmas Day. Mata was booked into the Harris County Jail and is out on a $50,000 bond. In Houston, Maria Aguilera, KHOU 11 News.
Nothing can fix what he decided to do. And now his whole entire life has changed because he wanted to, you know, save his daughter who he thought was kidnapped. Not a lot of words for this one, but I just wanted to bring this story to light because it came across my feed and I was in shock. I'm just like, oh my goodness, bro. All of your mistaken identity. Y'all be safe out there. Much love.